Everyone can sense that the system has gone wrong. Everyone can see that the system is failing. We just want things to get fixed.
It seems like something really massive. It seems like people have finally decided we've really had enough.
Everyone is discontent, but it's just a matter of voicing your discontent in your own specific way.
If there's any one thing that you could kind of say we all agree on, it's that the financial system is not operating in the interests of the majority of people.
We want to put to the forefront our ability to conceive of the world in a critical but productive manner, which is what we're capable of doing.
It doesn't matter that much, whether we're in the square next door or not. We're within sight of the stock exchange.
My name is Giles Fraser. I'm the person at the moment that's supposed to be sort of operationally in charge of this place. I've no problem with people protesting, and how can I have a problem with people protesting?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And I know that you're not here to occupy us, it's about the stock exchange, so I understand how that works. I have to tell you, the bad news, and this is bad news for people who are sleeping, is these bells are spectacular.
Hey, we like that. Yeah.
So, I heard your drums last night, but that ain't nothing compared to what's coming in about 10.
That's what we want.
So what is your message just going to the protesters here?
Well, I've just come here this morning, seeing what's going on. It seems to me that there doesn't need to be police out here in the numbers that they have been, so I've asked them to move on, and they have done. They have done. So all is fine, and there's a very calm atmosphere here.
Attempting to have our morning meeting, and the cathedral's bells started ringing, and because it's been a very long, cold night, everyone was a bit chilly, so we decided to all just get up and dance to the bells of the cathedral. It was lovely. I have experienced the cuts hugely. Both of my parents lost their jobs within the space of a year. My sister's now facing huge uni fees. I'm now not going to go to university because of the cuts. It's an occupation as opposed to a protest as such. It's become completely bipartisan across all spectrums of all people, except for this 1% at the top. But if there's 99% of the people going against them, they're going to have to start listening soon. You look at the other occupations that have gone on around the world for sort of guidance. It's difficult to plan for these things and know what's coming, but we've got the kitchen set up, we've got toilets, we've got lots of tents, lots of people bringing donations, so hopefully we'll be here for a while.
The kitchen is my bedroom. That's a food storage tent. I just happen to sleep in front of the food, guarding it obviously. I very much support this cause and believe in everything that it's doing. I've had no contact with any of the organisers. I come from Yorkshire, so this was just sort of like bringing down everything I could and just doing what I could. I work at festivals, 10, 15 a year, hence the reason I realised that if this endeavour was to last, people needed to feel happy, and the way they feel happy is with a full belly. I'm not really that have any political leanings, just more a case that I care about my fellow human being, and here I'm caring in a very direct way. I've run an event management and security company, so for me it wasn't that very much different from what I normally do anyway. It was just getting the basic services, getting everything. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, just want to dump it in there. Oh, thank you guys, greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. I'll get breakfast on in maybe half an hour if you want to come back. Thank you.
We have a team including one student nurse, a couple of registered nurses, one doctor, and a whole bunch of first aiders.
What year are you in your
I'm a first year nursing student. I'm 19, and this is the first proper protest I've been to. I actually have a shift in the hospital on Monday, so I'm going back this morning, getting some sleep. It'll be a 13.5-hour shift.
Now everyone proposes, and when we finish the proposals, we read the points and we make this into agenda, okay? Technical points is not proposals, it's just objective information that's going to change the intervention of the person who's speaking, okay?
I and everyone else is directly involved. I mean, it's purely on a voluntary basis. So if people want to get involved, they can choose to go into which groups they decide to. I just finished my master's degree in political theory at London School of Economics, and right now I am volunteering places because there are no jobs.
Do you agree with that?
Consensus is so contentious. What consensus is, if we want to use consensus, do we want to use 2/3 Democratic majority in voting? I mean, how's the process going to work? That's what we're doing. We want to build what a society should look like. We want to participate in a new form of democracy that hasn't really been participated in, and I think that's really, really important so people get to feel empowered. And if this ever ends, when it does end, people will actually view the world differently and treat politicians differently, treat bankers differently. I mean, there needs to be some accountability here.
I just wanted to say, it's really exciting. We've got the bishop on side. The police have been really cool today. I don't know if you've noticed this morning, they've been really rational and conversational. So it's looking very good for us. This morning there's a real sense of hope that this is going to be a proper occupation. And because the bishop has said it's cool, we're probably going to be here for a couple of weeks. I've got to go back to work on Monday and I'll be back here on Wednesday to try and organise the beginnings of a library. This has to be a kind of fermenting pot for ideas and for change. We can't just come here and say we're not very happy. I've been in lots of protests, but no, I've never done occupation before, and it's a very different vibe because you're claiming a space. You're not here to make noise. You're here to make consensus, and you're here to occupy in a peaceful manner. Yeah, I slept overnight. It's lovely. I can't recommend it better. I mean, it's really quite something to open your tent door and see it frame St Paul's Cathedral.
Our government has failed us. We have bankers that are stealing from us. We have corporates that the police are basically the lapdogs for. Our government is quietly eroding all our freedoms. Freedom of speech, nearly gone. Freedom of expression, nearly gone. Freedom to assemble, nearly gone. And this is all being done to enslave the people. Today, I had my picture taken, left, right, front, back. Why? Because I supposedly look like a police officer. Yeah? I'd committed no crime. I told them I'd committed no crime, but I said, take the picture anyway. Naturally, I took off my mask. Otherwise, I'd just be another anonymous police officer.